Welcome to a critical briefing on the Uttarakhand Uniform Civil Code, 2024 to 2026, India's first post-independence state-level uniform civil legislation. We will cover its provisions, implementation metrics, and systemic impact. This historic legislative milestone replaces fragmented, religion-based personal laws with a single uniform set of statutes. The timeline shows the UCC bill was passed in February 2024, received presidential assent in March, and is scheduled for official enforcement in January 2025. The UCC statute is structured into 4 parts. Part 1 covers marriage and divorce, establishing standards across all faiths. Part 2 addresses succession. Part 3 mandates registration for live-in relationships. And Part 4 deals with repeals and miscellaneous provisions. The UCC applies to all Uttarakhand residents. However, there are 2 specific exemptions. Scheduled tribes, representing about 3% of the population, are entirely exempt to preserve customary rights. The law also strictly excludes the LGBTQ+ community by defining marriage and live-in relationships as heterosexual. The code establishes a singular marital baseline. This includes minimum age limits for marriage and an absolute prohibition on bigamy and polygamy. For divorce, both genders have equal grounds for filing, and the law abolishes practices like halala and iddat. Marriages must be registered with the state within 60 days of the ceremony. Failure to register incurs a fine of up to 25,000 rupees. While unregistered marriages are not legally invalidated, couples are blocked from accessing government benefits and state services until compliance is met. The UCC redefines intestate succession, distributing the estate of a person who dies without a will equally among Class 1 heirs. The spouse, children, and parents all receive one equal share, recognizing fathers as equal heirs alongside mothers. The UCC fundamentally changes inheritance laws previously governed by religious personal laws. It abolishes the concept of co-parsonary for Hindu, Sikh, Jain, and Buddhist citizens, and grants Muslims absolute freedom to bequeath 100% of their property via a will. The law codifies live-in relationships, mandating registration for heterosexual couples where both partners are over 21. Women deserted by their partners secure the legal right to claim maintenance, but live-in partners do not automatically inherit each other's property. The compliance loop for cohabitation requires submission of a live-in statement to the registrar, followed by a state inquiry to verify the arrangement. Failure to register after a state notice triggers severe penalties, including up to 6 months of imprisonment or fines. Crucially, the Uttarakhand UCC erases the concept of an, quote, illegitimate child. All children, regardless of the circumstances of their birth, are granted identical legal recognition. They are categorized as primary Class 1 heirs with equal inheritance rights to their parents' estates. After 1 year of operation, the UCC has seen over 474,000 marriage registrations completed. The process is 100% online, with an average 5-day turnaround time for certificate issuance, expedited through digital verification methods. The systemic strengths of the UCC include establishing baseline gender equality by equalizing inheritance and divorce rights. It guarantees uncompromised child protection by removing the concept of, quote, illegitimacy, and ensures procedural transparency through mandatory digital registration. Constitutional concerns center on privacy, as mandatory registration and police verification of live-in relationships risk infringing on personal dignity. The exclusionary definitions deny the LGBTQ+ community equal protection, and the scheduled tribe exemption creates a fragmented uniformity. The UCC represents a monumental triumph in gender equality and administrative efficiency. However, this uniformity comes at the cost of an unprecedented expansion of state surveillance into private relationships. It is a complex experiment balancing equal rights against the boundaries of personal liberty.